Killing details emerge suggesting John Matara might be a serial killer or a possible chronic offender. After K24 TV exposed the suspect accused of the brutal murder of Starlet in Nairobi's Airbnb, more victims have presented themselves to police, recording their statements of their horrific encounter with John Matara.
He was strangling me. He had long nails. Alikuwa na kidole moja hapa na ingine hapa. So he kept strangling me so much hadi akachezo marks.
Among the victims is this young woman who will not reveal her identity. The lady alleges she met John Matara through an online dating app. She says the suspect lured her into an Airbnb within Roysambu, where she was violently attacked and was almost killed.
I met this guy in a dating site. He called me, we exchanged numbers, he called me to a certain Airbnb. We went there, we met, everything was so nice from when he picked me from the cab. At around midnight, he changed his mind and started beating me from nowhere. He did bad things to me. He was using a knife and an iron box to threaten me to give him my phone passwords and M-Pesa PIN and accounts. So after everything was done, I gave him everything. He checked my account and saw the amount of money I had. He hurt me a lot.
Just like Starlet Wahu'S story, their meetup turned tragic, but she rescued herself by a whisker. She says Matara had lured her into having sex with her.
I'm naked and tied up on the floor, and he poured water on the floor so that I could feel cold. Like he was subjecting me to every bad thing so that I could hurry up and make the procedure easy for him.
Police now say investigations into Starlet Wahu'S brutal killing has taken a twist after the strange revelations. Investigators are now piecing up details to understand whether John Matara was a hired killer sent to eliminate Starlet, or the suspect has been doing this to several other women like in the above scenarios.
Tunataka kujua kiini ya huyu muuaji ni nini na kwa nini alifanyia huyu msichana mapenzi baadaye akamuua, na alimweka kwenye process ya kufanya HIV test, hata akavaa kujizuia ugonjwa, akavaa condom na mwisho akamuua. Maybe he's a serial killer.
However, the suspect alleges he has been dating Starlet Wahu for 2 years, and their relationship was doing well until the fateful day he is accused of killing the 24-year-old. He alleges the two talked and agreed to meet at an Airbnb in Nairobi South B Estate. On that day, each of them arrived at Papino apartment using their own means. Starlet paid for her taxi. Matara further alleges as they were having a good time, Starlet became violent, alleging he was cheating on her. A quarrel ensued. He says the woman took a knife and stabbed him. On his side, he fought back as he strangled the young girl, snatched the knife from her hand, stabbed her on the thigh and escaped from the crime scene. Allegations that cannot be verified since Starlet is dead.
Uchunguzi inaendelea. Tujue nia yake ilikuwa gani ya kuchukua nyumba na kupeleka msichana na kumtendea kitendo kama hicho.
Investigations have further revealed Starlet Wahu has been living a flamboyant life, flaunting wealth and a soft life, contrary to the social status of John Matara, who alleges the two have been in a relationship. Starlet's passport also reveals details of how the young girl has traveled to several places around the world, among them the UAE, Nigeria, among other places. The deceased was an online model and lived in a posh estate within Langata. On his side, John Matara appears to be a struggling man who lived within Ruiru sub-county along the bypass. Matara says he is a graphic designer by profession. Police are also questioning Starlet's relation with her family, since on the day she was killed, no one called her mobile phone for more than 24 hours, as police pondered on her identity. It also emerges Starlet Wahu is a young sister to Pastor Victor Kanyari. However, her family says they never knew about John Matara, who alleges the two were in a romantic relationship. Meanwhile, Starlet has been buried at her parents' home in Nairobi's Kamulu estate. The family did not allow the media to cover her final send-off.
Na ningetaka pia kuambia wenye wana hizo manyumba za BNB Nairobi wachukue aina gani.
A story becomes one of the most tragic love puzzles that was cut short at this Airbnb within Nairobi, leaving a majority perplexed just how the city has become a terrible place for such young girls. Franklin Wala, K24 TV.